Oh, we're live. That happened so much faster than I expected. Usually there's way more lag. Hey, everybody. Welcome to E-MPROV.com. It's e-mprov.com. We are the Curious Comedy players and getting off without a hitch as usual. Thank you, technology, for working. There were supposed to be 5 of us. There are now 2 of us. So let me introduce the other guy in the room. Hey, Ken Wells.
Hello, Nate. How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm here, and my internet's working.
That's good.
So I'm doing good, and you're here.
That's right.
It's working.
We just have a guest pop in anytime.
And which is happening right now. Avery's joining us, but she may or may not be here. And if she can hear us, we're going to continue forward, and we're going to use whatever she can give us. But it may not work. So that's the wonder of improv, is that you use everything. Everything is a gift. And so we're not going to worry about this being polished or beautiful. This is just going to be improv. So here's what we're going to do. If you've never seen improv before or E-MPROV before, we're going to get a suggestion. I'm going to use this app right here. Can I get a... Yeah, which you just push the button and you get a suggestion. We're going to use that.
I'm pushing the button, but nothing's happening.
Well, I'll push it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And whatever word pops up, we're going to use that as our starting point, and we're going to perform improv, probably in the form of like a narrative, some sort of scene with characters. But given the weird, wacky nature of this electronic improv, who knows what it's going to become. So, hey, Avery.
Hello.
Oh, she's doing a little better.
Hi.
She's just a black screen. All right. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, Avery. Here we go. Here, let me bring up this thing. I'm going to push this button. And we got hobo rail car. Is that right? Which I like the fact that it's not a rail car that happens to have hobos. So hobo rail car, like specifically for the hobos. Is how I see it.
Well, hitch it on up. Bring it on up to the back of the engines here. We'll hitch up that first car.
All right. Well, backing up.
All right. Oh, careful. Be careful. Be careful. Don't want to impact it and wake anybody up, you know.
Oh, I know. They're sleeping. Don't wake the hobos.
Do you know, last time that we had a hobo awakening, it was hell.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. Holy shit, that was the worst day of my life.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. They came out. They each had their little stick with the bag on the end of it, you know, and they started swatting at us. I can't believe it.
I thought they kept like other clothes inside that little bag. No, rocks. They just keep rocks in there.
It's a freaking weapon.
It's a makeshift weapon. You think they're just carrying around their goods. They're not. They're carrying around rocks.
Right, like a shiv or something, right?
Yeah, it's like a shiv that instead of cutting you, bludgeons you to death.
That's right. It's homemade, so that makes it in that same category, I'm sure.
Is that what shiv is? Shiv is the definition that it's a homemade item?
Yeah, it's out of something that would not be normally considered a weapon, like a toothbrush. You sharpen down a toothbrush, you can kill a guy right there, right in the throat.
Yeah, so anything that you take and that you make into a weapon, whether it's sharp or dull, is a shiv.
Shiv, that's right. Ferret.
Ferret.
Take a ferret. A ferret. You take a ferret.
Yeah.
A ferret. They're mean little guys. You take one of them and throw it at somebody, that's a weapon. That's a shiv, buddy.
You could throw a ferret at somebody, or you could use it and wrap it around them and strangle them, just choke them out.
Yeah. That's right. Either way, you're gonna induce some pain.
Well, all I know is I don't want to deal with no fucking hobos today.
Not today. Not today. Today we got to be very quiet. Let's not get excited, and let's make sure that when they wake, we have breakfast ready.
You're damn straight. Back. Yeah. Okay, we got this hooked. Let's start working on that breakfast.
All right.
Let's see if the chef has the breakfast ready.
Hello.
Hey, hey, chef.
Hey, I have great news. Breakfast is ready.
Oh, good. That's exactly what we were coming here for. Okay, well, what do we got today?
I've got some sausages. I prepared some bacons. I put a ham on.
Ooh,
I guess it's
ooh,
a.
ooh. Some of the boys are vegetarian.
Oh, that's quite all right. I got a veggie sausages.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a meat substitute that I've gotten plenty of good feedback about. Think of any other dietary restrictions. I have 15 more minutes that I can help figure those out.
I don't know. The last guy that came on board, Bernie, he wants kosher. He said kosher, had to be kosher.
Yes, but Bernie is faking. Bernie is not. He has a new one every week. I cannot honor that.
Oh, okay. So Bernie is just a Jewish name, not a Jewish hobo.
He's pulled the wool over your eyes. That's not even. He changes his name also.
I,
I heard they actually call him Bernie, not because he's Jewish, but because he burns people.
That could be true. We just it's so hard to know with him.
Does he use shiv matches?
Yeah, makeshift matches that he constructs himself,
Oh man, the guy's
and
evil.
and makeshift fire.
Whoa.
So, I guess fire can be a shiv in its own right.
Yeah, yeah. If you misuse it, you know.
Anything can be a shiv. Anything can be a shiv.
Bacon. I'm thinking bacon. You mentioned
Yes,
bacon.
I personally have used bacon as a shiv. Yes.
If you take a knife that's already a knife, but then you like turn it around and you use the blunt end and you hit somebody, would that be considered a shiv because it's not using it?
No, that's a cheater's shiv, man. That's a wannabe shiv. If you're trying to use something that is already something that can kill somebody and you use it in an inappropriate way, or you're just dumb and grab the wrong end, that's just a wannabe shiver.
What if you use a gun, but instead of shooting the person, you shove it down their throat and you make them choke on it?
Well, I think that's kind of in the same realm, where you're taking a weapon. I mean, it's just like if you took a shovel and hit a guy in the back of the head with it and he died. It's not a shiv. But
All
now, if
right.
you take the shovel's back, if you take the handle of the shovel and you file it down to where it's sharp and you stab him in the eye, that's a shiv.
Oh, okay, all right. How about a Civil War era cannon, a whole big cannon? You tie it around their ankles and drop them in the water. Would that be considered a shiv?
See, a shiv has to involve craftsmanship. You can't just take something that's there, attach somebody to it, and say, this is a shiv. You have to be a craftsman. Like Norm Abrams from This Old House. He doesn't just take bricks and lay them down. He creates the bricks. You see?
Okay. I guess I got that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be
I probably
craftsman.
I probably won't bring that up anymore. Okay.
I mean, just like the chef. Chef is not going to just take eggs and break them open. Chef is going to do something fantastic with the eggs, right, Chef?
It's about craftsmanship in whatever you're doing. You're making a good point there. When I simply unfold say a leaf of lettuce or something, I do it. I put on music. I light a candle. Whether it's weapon the making or making food art. Like me, you have to make it an art, a process.
I'm thinking a Hearts of Romaine shiv because they're very long. You could actually file the end of it down.
Yes, and the end is it's a solid because they come together.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that gives me some thoughts there. Yeah.
I have reservations about helping you weaponize my food products, but I like the topic though in general.
Yeah. Just thinking like weapons of mass destruction, food weapons of mass destruction.
We're just thinking about self-defense because these hobos are crazy, and we just want to be prepared. Right now, everything's peaceful, but you just never know.
I understand that.
let's say that the vegetarian guys are offended because there's ham in there, or maybe the Jewish guys, they're offended by the ham as well. There could be some stuff happening. We want to be sure that we have, the appropriate means to protect ourselves. We can just grab it right off the plate, just jab them in the throat if they give us a hard time, you see.
That scared me.
Yes, that me too.
It's just an example. It's not as though it's actually happened or going to happen. It's just an example. Like this.
It feels like you've done that before.
Yes, that seems very natural.
Well, on occasion, I mean, as you pointed out, these are not offensive food weapons. These are defensive postures and defensive weapons. So somebody comes at me, let's say, with a T-bone steak that they've sharpened down to a point, and they've got it held like a gun almost because of the T-shaped bone, and they're coming at me with that. I'm going to grab whatever I can. I mean, it could be a salt shaker. It could be lettuce. It could even be radishes. And radishes will do your eyes wrong. If you hit somebody in the eye with a radish, they're done. They're not seeing anything. It's like pepper spray for the eyes.
You've been watching.
How many foods have you been violent with? I have to ask. As a food artist myself, I feel like you're putting my medium asunder a little bit.
Well, I would say probably in the neighborhood of 10, maximum of a dozen items have I had to defend myself with. It's just that kind of thing. Because see, once you get it, for example, the radish. You take a radish, you snap a little bit, you poke them in the eye with the radish. They can't see. Then you can pick up, I don't know, some Jello and shove it down their throat, and then they're gone. You see.
What in the world?
I'm so scared right now.
Me too. I'm scared. I'm insulted. My goodness.
If you've ever sharpened down the point of Jello, I mean that in itself is a weapon.
That's Jello with fruit in it? Is this Jello with fruit bits?
Strawberries a killer. Strawberry Jello, you sharpen it down, you got a chivo, if you will. See?
I'm gonna ask you to just sit this breakfast out.
What?
Eating wise.
I've got your back. Chef, I've got your back. If anything happens, we've got weaponry in your foodery that we can use.
But I can't countenance. I mean, if it really comes down to it, don't beat around the bush. Just go get a knife. But leave my produce alone.
That is a good point. We do have knives and stuff. We don't necessarily need to make shivs.
Don't overthink it.
No. I don't think it's overthinking. I think it's applying the art and craftsmanship of taking an everyday food item and making it into weaponry.
All right, Jason Bourne, whatever.
Oh, jeez. God, stop with that.
Well, I'm just saying. Like now, it feels like you've got this weird fantasy about killing people with food.
You asked me how many times I had to use food as a weapon.
That's fair.
So I did answer the question honestly and professionally, and the fact that you now think it's a fantasy could cause me a little problem with you.
Oh, easy. Oh, hold on. Let's not go nuts here. I was just
nuts. Wait, whoa, now wait a minute. Don't call your old friend nuts.
Nuts can be a weapon.
Nuts can. That's right. You sharpen down the point of a Brazil nut, and buddy, you can get somebody right in the jugular just with that Brazil nut right there in the jugular.
Oh God.
Wow.
Just these examples are all so very specific.
Well, they're just examples. They're just examples. I mean, it's not.
I don't know how you do law enforcement regarding self-defense in this country, but I feel like we know enough to have some kind of case file on you by now. I mean, really, you got some psychology happening.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's really two scenarios that could play out that are happening here. Okay. One, you've done these things with these specific food items to people, which is scary. Or two, you've just spent a lot of time sitting by yourself thinking about doing these things to people with these specific food items both scare me.
Yeah, but are both a crime?
No, only one's a crime.
Okay, okay, all right. So just keep in mind now, when you're making this decision, who you're deciding this about. So let's say, I have actually done these things. Are you sure that you want to make the decision to prosecute or turn in a case or present this information? But let's say I'm just sitting a long time by myself and have nothing else to do except dream this stuff up. Well, if that's right, then you're not in any kind of danger, are you?
I feel like I'm in danger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just starting to feel more confused, I guess. It's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
And I still struggle with some of the nomenclature.
Okay.
Oh, what words can we clear up for you?
Yes. What's the nomenclature issue?
He kept saying weapon, and I just was not sure it's about that. Weapon.
That's the word you're confused about, the word weapon?
That's maybe the key one.
For me, it was Brazil nut, because I'm not sure what a Brazil nut is.
Oh, well, there's other names for it that we don't use in these days anymore.
Oh.
But let's stick with Brazil nut.
It's a very large, lovely nut.
A very large, lovesy nut? Lovesy
Yes.
Nut.
Yes, it's a lovesy nut. It's when, in Germany, when you are, this is just a side thing, but
Okay, yeah.
if you do, you know how in Paris they have the love locks on the bridge?
Yeah.
The what? The love locks.
Love locks. Well, in Germany,
bagels?
with bagels. And when in Germany, we feel like that's not a very sturdy because of the carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So we just exchange the nut, and you don't want to make a lot of fanfare about it. You just you really just give each other the nut anyway. That's ever useful to you. So.
See, I was thinking when you said love locks, there are two things. It could have been like bagels and locks, but I was also thinking about somewhere where they may handcuff each other to the bridge until they decide that they do want to be married and go forward in life. So I was thinking it's kind of a resilience thing where they lock each other together and in matrimony.
Well, see, and that's what I thought. That's a weapon, right? You see a stranger and you want to have friends with them, and then you just find an object and kind of dress it up, and then you're giving that to them, and that's what you're doing, yeah.
Ah, okay. It's a different culture, I guess, different traditions for sure.
Thank you. I mean, good.
So good. We're good here then.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's right. Everything is fine. We just had a little roundabout there that we needed to resolve, and as long as nobody hits us with a hobo rock, we're okay.
Well, it's going to be a wonderful breakfast. I'm glad that we did this. Long blessing.
Blessing of the weaponry and the food. Yes, that's a traditional thing in the Catholic Church.
Well, I guess we should head out there and present them this lovely meal.
Yeah, we can open the side door of the car. We need to get the table set up though first, and the ice buckets and such.
Okay.
I am on it. Don't worry about anything. This is all part of my job.
Okay. Well, Chef's got that. I guess what would concern me is about the showers. I mean, are we ready with the showers and the hot water? I mean, these guys are going to want to clean up maybe before or after breakfast, perhaps both.
Yeah, I got that all set up. We're good. We're good to go.
Okay. All right.
We're professionals. We know what we're doing.
Yeah. That's right. I keep saying guys though, but I want to make sure that it's very clear there are men and women hobos. It's and maybe even transgender. I don't judge. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I was trying to think. for like a female term for hobo, I think it's just hobo.
Hobo.
Yeah.
It's not like Spanish where you add a hoba on the end of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Or maybe hobo is the female version and hobro is the male version.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It could very well be. It could very well be. Yeah. Hoboa. Hoboa. That's the Italian version in there.
Hmm. Well,
cut to the hobo breakfast. It was the weirdest thing. Who says hobos anymore? I mean, we're outdoor dilettantes. It's what hobos I just feel is so. It doesn't describe me. That's for darn sure.
That doesn't describe me either.
I was thinking, like home challenged or something like that. Resident challenged, something. Challenge is a big word these days. In the political correct arena. I don't like this hobo.
And I don't know if I like challenged either, because it's like that makes us like, if you say height challenge, they'd say no, you are
short. You're very short.
You are. Yeah.
You're short. Did you say you liked hobo?
No.
Did you say that?
Well.
I dislike it.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of miss it.
Miss it. Well, I know you've been around a long time, old timer, but times change. You got to throw out the old and bring in the new.
Whatever. I guess I'm just a conservative. I like being a hobo. I liked when people were scared of me. I like when we all had horrible diseases.
You sound like right now Richard Nixon. Oh. You sound like Richard Nixon.
Well, I don't know who that is. Was he a guy who used to ride on this train?
Oh God, Tricky Dick, man. He was a president.
I knew a guy named Tricky Dick.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know.
He got arrested though.
Yeah, for tricking. Yeah, no, this was the president, man. Yeah, I know you were around back then.
Old timer, you must have so many stories. Like, when did you get? Do you remember your first shopping cart?
Oh man.
It came from a Piggly Wiggly.
Wow.
And it was beautiful. It was chrome silver when I first got it. It had its right wheel was a little wiggly, I named that wheel Piggly because of the wiggly it came from. And oh man, it had the child seat part, where the little kids put their legs in. The plastic was a little broken. And which I felt like I was doing a service to the Piggly Wiggly by taking that
out of service, yeah.
Because otherwise, some little kid would just cut their leg on that plastic. Because that Piggly Wiggly is not going to fix that or replace that.
No, they're a low bidder type store. Hey, tell us about the first time you had a boom box that didn't have batteries in it.
Oh. Yeah, I did. You know what? I had that boombox was a beauty, and I kept in the cassette tape. I didn't because it didn't have batteries, so we weren't
music. Right.
I kept my sandwiches in there.
No.
Little sandwich, little
rectangular sandwich.
Yeah, and then you take it out. Yeah, exactly.
You hold it. You just hold it like that, and you go,
yep.
I'm gonna eat this here sandwich.
Yep.
Man, you could also put a cigarette in there too if you wanted to. You put your cigarette in your sandwich.
Oh yeah,
Smoky. Smoky. That's word.
Smoky Joe's is what I call them.
Smoky Joe's. Yeah, I was thinking that'd be a pretty good thing. God, I bet you do have stories.
You guys know so much. You're just like, sometimes I feel like I'm just, I just have imposter syndrome. I have a cart.
You have a car. You have a car.
Yes, I have a car.
Holy fucking shit.
Wanna be. Probably got a cardboard sign too.
I've got a laminated sign, and I just feel like I know. I don't have. It's a new day, though. We can't do things like we used to.
Tell me
we
though,
have.
you still have anything helps God bless on the bottom. You got to do that.
Oh, you know it. That's just a universal. It's almost
Okay.
like, you know, I don't know. It's like a union slogan or something. That's and you
Trademark.
see each other. Yep.
It's the hobo mark.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess I came just 2 generations too late. There used to be some kind of poetry in this, and now.
Yeah. Riding the rails and telling stories.
The old ways are lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we used to do in the old days? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Is when them peoples brought us these breakfasts, we used to club them to death.
Put them in the cart and take them to another town and dump them out. It was always confusing for law enforcement.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. It was.
What do you think? That's immoral.
No. That's the code.
Yeah.
What?
It's the hobo code.
Hobo code.
In fact, I got 3 questions for you. How many railway employees have you killed? How many non-railway employees have you killed? And why did you kill them?
Who's that directed to?
Anyone, really. I just asked that question. I just say.
I thought maybe it was rhetorical. I thought maybe it was rhetorical. I'll go second. You go ahead and go first.
Okay. I've only injured a railway employee.
Oh, you are a wannabe.
How did you do it?
Yeah. Technique's important.
I burned him. With with hot beef stew, and then they said, you can no longer be in the caboose, and that's like what happened with me. That's where I am now. In terms of like hurting people that are non-railway employees, I haven't had the pleasure yet.
It is a pleasure, that's for sure. Ain't it, Mickey? It's a pleasure, ain't it, Mickey?
I mean, I don't like to dwell in it. It's not something I'm proud of, but yeah, I enjoy it.
Dang.
Well, how'd you do it?
Remember the code, Mickey. Remember the code. Be careful.
Which specific code are you referring to? There's a lot of codes.
I was talking about the hobo code. You mean you don't want to give away all your secrets to somebody who's not quite fully hoboized?
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna be hoboized. I'm just running behind.
He's cool.
Okay.
Well,
all right. Go ahead then, Mickey.
All right. Well, see, most hobos keep their bindle full of rocks. But
I prefer calling it a stick with a little sack on the end of it. That's old school, buddy.
Well, I don't know, but bindle is the official term.
Okay, well, go ahead.
And most will keep it filled with rocks because that hurts. But I keep mine filled with old boombox batteries. and those, that's where they go. And
D-cell?
Yes, yeah, the big old
honkin' D-cell. Huh?
and they are all leaking battery acid. So not only am I swinging a big old bindle full of batteries, but it's just like it's got little holes in the bag from all the hitting that I've done, and it's just battery acid just flying out of people's eyes. So I have burnt some poor people right in their eyes.
And if a battery falls out, that's your calling card.
Yeah.
Like serial killer, right? I mean, they always leave a little something behind.
That's right.
They call you Mr. D-cell killer, I bet.
Yeah. Yep. Because I also served time in the D cell.
Oh, good.
Roanoke Penitentiary.
Roanoke, yeah. That's a tough place in Roanoke, Virginia, buddy.
Sure was.
God, I've been so stupid. I've never had a bindle. I don't have a signature bludgeoning object. I'm embarrassed now.
Well, it takes a while to get up to Mickey status. I mean, you can't do it in a week. I remember a long time ago when I didn't have the hobo status that I have. I'm like the number 3 man to Mickey now, but it don't happen in a week, kid. You just gotta, you just hang in there. You try and you listen to the senior people, and you that's what you do.
Well, maybe I can someday learn the hobo code, and maybe, heck, I don't know, I could rise through the ranks. I could, I mean, maybe start a gang or something. Or start an encampment. I don't know. You guys inspire me. I'm thinking big now.
Encampment. I like that part. That sounds kind of fun, going in camping.
Yeah.
I like what your thoughts are. I mean, you're going places. You got big ideas and plenty of time to implement them.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
You'll find your way. Kid. You'll find your way.
Yeah, let's go back in the car and put this on the whiteboard.
Yeah, we'll go put up on our big hobo ideals whiteboard.
That's right. We'll put a few things in the parking lot.
That's right.
That's
Hey,
right.
you know what? I take it back. I'm proud. I'm proud to bear the hobo name.
There you go.
Yeah.
This kid's gonna be okay.
She's gonna be fine. High five there, kid. High five. Good job.
3-way high five.
3-way high five.
And scene.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So that's what we learned tonight. That hobos are kind of like the scariest.
Next to railway workers.
Yeah. Yeah. Hobos are scary. Thanks for joining us, Avery. Your connection all of a sudden just kicked in and worked.
Yeah.
When?
When? It still is.
Yeah, like still there.
Well, I tried to refresh it, and that's not a good idea because that resets everything.
Yeah, that'll happen.
F5.
I also want to thank Patrick Polson, who wasn't here, but if it weren't for Patrick Polson, I would know what a bindle was. I would know that term, bindle. But he does a hobo. He does a hobo bit. Him and Zach all the time. They have the character. I can't remember the character's name, but yeah. So they always talk about their bindle. That's where I pulled that from. So even though he can be here, he's here in spirit.
That's right. He inspired.
One should hope.
All right. Well, that's all for tonight. Hopefully, we'll do this again soon. We used to do this every Sunday, and then we kind of hit a rough patch. But maybe we'll get going again. So have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.